Hey, what's up guys, Aiden here, and well, I'm at Tuesday mornings, but the reason why I'm here is because this used to be my former Spirit Halloween 2010 location. Yes, I am revisiting it 13 years later. So, yeah, it's gonna be crazy being back here. So I guess without further ado, let's go inside and see what this old Spirit location is now. Alrighty guys, let's go in. Alright, here we are. We are inside. Alright, so back in 2010, right up here, this is where the Cirque du Spirit was back in the day. As you can see, it's a lot different from when it was Spirit. And I do have photos of when this was Spirit in 2010, which I'll find, and I'll do a whole separate video on that. But yeah, right up front here is where the Cirque du Spirit was. And then back over there, here, I'll walk over to the area here. About like, I think, yeah, like back right over here in this area is where the Horrorplex Theater was all those years ago. The Horrorplex Theater was here. The cemetery is where all of these blankets and stuff are now. This is where the cemetery was. And then over here was like the zombie babies and whatnot. But yeah, obviously it has changed a lot since this was Spirit. And then in 2011, this was actually a Halloween Express in 2011. But yeah, as you can see, it has changed a lot over the 13 years. I think this became a Tuesday morning in 2012, I want to say. Yeah, I want to say this turned into Tuesday mornings about 2012 or around that time, because yeah, like I said, this did used to be a Spirit Halloween back in the day, and I do have photos to prove it. I'll have to dig them out, but I will be doing a whole separate video on that. But yeah, now it's just like aisles full of these toys and whatnot. Let's see. Yeah, it's just crazy being back in here all these years later. Right there where that table set is, that's where Bone Collector was. Yeah, it's just crazy. 13 years later. This was Spirit back in 2010. I know I've said that a lot, but it's true. I've been meaning to come back here and do a video here at the my old 2010 Spirit Halloween location for the longest time, but I've just never gotten around to doing it until now. But yeah, I mean, I have so many great memories here. And like I said, I have some old photos from when this was a Spirit. I do have some old photos my dad found on an old junk drive that we have. So I'll probably be doing a whole separate video on that. But yeah, again, it's just crazy, just super crazy that 13 years later, I'm back in here. Yeah, you could tell the ceilings weren't very high. I think back in the day, there were actually like ceiling tiles in there, but they must have taken them out. You could see there's the roof of the building and then, you know, like a drop ceiling. But yeah, I just love coming back to these old Spirit locations and doing videos for you guys, you know, sharing like old memories that I've had of these places back when I was a kid. And some of these places I do still have photos and videos of, which I will be doing a video of all like the footage and photos and whatnot of my old Spirit locations that I have, or like photos of them, because some of my locations are no longer around. They're either torn down or, you know, a new place has moved in that doesn't allow recording or anything. So Yeah. So that's whenever I can, I like to come to these older locations and, well, like I said, record it for you guys, share my memories and show where things used to be, because a lot of the time I remember the exact spots of stuff, or very close to the exact spots. So yeah, guys, I mean, obviously they redid the floor and like repainted the walls and stuff, but other than that, the building is the exact same. And it was a pretty big location too. It was pretty big. And like I said, guys, in 2011 it was a Halloween Express, which actually, when it did become a Halloween Express, I remembered where all the stuff from Spirit used to be when it was a Halloween Express, if that makes any sense. Because, you know, 2011, the Tuesday mornings that I'm in was a Halloween Express. And since it was just like 1 year later, I remember like all the placement and stuff like that. So yeah. Yeah, like I said, the cemetery was over here with like Demonica and Resurrection Mary and Rising Reaper and Tombstone Lifter. And then up there is where like Uncle Charlie and Bone Collector was, and Bite-Sized Clown. And then like over here was where the Horrorplex was with Freddy, Michael, and Pinhead. Yeah. I know I'm showing this a lot while I explain it, but that's because this is what's here now. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for this old location. I mean, I'll walk over here one more time. Yeah, back in the day, slime letter packaging was all over the place. And sometimes when you walk into places like Best Buy and whatnot, it gives you that Spirit smell. But, again, I can't remember if this was the original flooring from when it was Spirit. I don't think it was, because I think if I recall correctly, there was some carpet. I don't know, I would have to check the photos again. But, yeah. I don't know what really else to say, but it's very, very surreal being back in here 13 years later. So, yeah, that pretty much does it for this Spirit video. Or, well, showing the former Spirit location. So, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and bye.